Hi, and welcome to my little slideshow of Grand County, Colorado. Some photographs of what has been in the past and now. This is Berthoud Pass coming up from the east side and headed towards the top, and that's what that same area looks like now, although they did move the highway up a few yards up from where it used to be. This is a party that stopped at the summit of Berthoud Pass back in 1900, and this is what the summit of Berthoud Pass looks like now. This is down the north side. You can see it's basically used to be a stagecoach road back in the 1880s, and now it's a beautiful 3-lane highway. This is Cozen's Ranch outside of Fraser. This is a stage stop on the way into Grand County. Now it's a wonderful museum that I encourage you to go see. And this is a picture from the backside and up the hill from Cozen's Ranch, looking out over the valley. You can see how much it's changed. Sort of development going on with Winter Park and such. This is a look down Eisenhower Avenue of Fraser, and what it looks like now. It used to be kind of the main street, but of course Highway 40 goes through town in a different direction. This is Tabernash with an old mercantile store that is now an antique store, as you can see. It's kind of off the beaten path. Not a lot of people see it because it doesn't go up to Highway 40. This is called the Junction, just up for the hill from Tabernash, and it used to be where two major stagecoach roads came together. Now, of course, Highway 40 is the only way into town. This is Granby. This is Agate Avenue, which is now Highway 40 going through the middle of town, and quite a bit has changed. Most of those buildings from the old picture are gone. This is the Granby train station. Not much has changed there. A little bit of different outlook on the outside of the building, but it's basically the same. This is Grand Lake. On the left there is the building of the old Carnes Mercantile building, which he sold to Matilda Humphreys, and Matilda turned it into Humphreys Gift Shop, which you see. This is an old rickety bridge that goes over the outlet of the bridge. Now it's, of course, the channel between Grand Lake and Shadow Mountain Reservoir. This is a shot of town, and that, of course, in the distance is Shadow Mountain Reservoir and what the town looks like now from above. This is Grand Lake from the west with Mount Craig, or what they call Mount Baldy, off in the distance there. And here it is now. Obviously quite a bit of building going on. Down the front there, this used to be the main road into Grand Lake before the highway came through. Now it's the highway comes in, just the main road comes from a whole different direction. This again is a kind of an overview of the town and what it looks like now, with Shadow Mountain there on the left. And another little shot of earlier, this is 1880s Grand Lake, and again what it looks like now with Shadow Mountain in the distance. This is a shot in the 1920s or late 20s with the Mercantile building on the left there. You can still see it as part of the town center there. This is the actual Mercantile building, built in the 1890s, I believe, and it is still there, and a lot of things around it, but it's still the same structure. This is the outlet. This used to be what they call the headwaters of the Colorado River. Now they've got a bridge over it, and of course it's the channel between Grand Lake and Shadow Mountain. This is a picture of when Shadow Mountain Reservoir first was built, and a picture now. Here's a bridge in Hot Sulphur Springs that used to be what they call the Moffett Road. Not much left of the bridge except some of the foundation pilings, since they built the auto road through Byers Canyon. And this is Hot Sulphur Springs, the Riverside Hotel, back when it was first built in 1920. And that's the building today. I do believe it is for sale at this time. This is a church. This is a weird angle because they're showing the back of the church where a beautiful stained glass window of William Newton Byers was put in. He was the founder of the town. This is a shot looking down what they used to call the Grand River Valley. Now, of course, it's the Colorado going into the Byers Canyon. This was Byers Canyon just after they had put in the auto road. And of course, now it's just part of Highway 40 going through the canyon. There, the railroads are still there. And then this is, of course, a shot of the old Moffett Road Bridge and the rails. The rails remain, but the bridge does not. There's much more about Grand County I'd like to put up, and I hope to do that soon. Again, thank you to the Denver Public Library Digital Collection for those photos, and thank you very much.